wondering, no, why God has made me. Thinking that Angie really forsake me. But like my mama though. But one day you gon' look and I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. So long.
The hammers and Vogues on it. I ain't got the money to get that.
Okay.
So mama ain't got the money to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Mama working, but she ain't got the money to get that. She barely putting that food in here now.
So now what age is this?
Shit, this about 16, 17 now.
Okay.
Shit, it's time to hit the block.
So now what brothers and sisters?
Hell yeah.
What? Okay. So how many brothers ahead of you? How many?
I'm the baby boy. I got
my
oldest brother, Big Al. My brother after that, Butch. Then got my brother, Kato Key. Then I got my little sister, Tracy.
Shout out to Tracy. You look crazy self.
Yeah.
That's my nigga though. I fuck with Tracy. Tracy crazy. Listen, she a real one though. Just know that. You feel me? Just know that.
Know Tracy.
Tracy probably one of the realest females I ever met in my life. And
they know Tracy.
I ain't saying that just because they're my OG, but I'm just saying like, man, if I met Tracy in another lifetime, bro, like we probably would be like, you know what I'm saying?
Tracy that
nigga. Tight, nigga. For real. You feel me? But anyway, so okay. Boom. You go from high school dominance into college, dominating there, play with some of the spoken greats and the unspoken greats.
Yeah.
Boom. NBA comes, offers you this thing, but you still,
right.
and that's why I want people to realize why you're still in the streets. You still balling though.
Yeah.
You still out here playing at the parks. You still balling.
Going all the camps.
What made you say, you know what? Fuck the balling. I'm going all into the dope game.
Oh,
and then tell me or tell the people, because this is where it transitions and I want you to speak about it. Once you entered into the dope game 100%, where your mental state was. So I want you to talk about where your mental state was while you was playing ball, and then when your mental state was when you entered the dope game.
My mental state was when I was playing ball was more or less like, you know what I'm saying, let's get out the hood, let's get out the ghetto, you know what I'm saying, let's make a better way for, moms and get a better house and all that old shit, let's get out the hood, you know what I'm saying, but once I started actually really balling and trying to, for one thing, I never took basketball that serious. I only played because my next door neighbor, Goody, the queen of basketball, taught me how to play. So I just played just to
But now, okay, let me say this real quick, cause see, OG be so humble about shit. I had to say this, cause I've been waiting for him to put it out there, but he hasn't yet. OG had a trash bag full of fucking D1 offers.
Yeah.
If I'm lying, I want to fry in hell. If I'm lying,
most definitely.
I'm talking about a full trash bag. Like, you know how you fill your bag up to trash and you got to tie it and it's be so full, it's heavy.
That motherfucker busted.
Talk about how many, like, just name some of the D1 schools you had. Just name some of them.
Any one you think of.
I'm talking about from UCLA to Kentucky to Duke to
anybody.
We talking about from Gary.
Anybody.
You see what I'm saying?
Where'd you end up going?
Backyard, BYU.
Okay.
Yeah. Backyard University.
What was your decision behind that?
But no. What did you spend a little time in college? You did.
I went to South Suburban first. And after I left South Suburban, I went up to Tennessee, the University of I went to Knoxville. Fucking around with my homeboy Sinclair and my boy Derek and my boy Reese. Shout out to all them. I was in Knoxville, so I went up to Tennessee, the University of Tennessee, where Peyton Manning was playing that.
Oh, wow.
Him and Allen Henderson. Houston Henderson, one of the two. But his daddy was the coach, and he was playing, so I was playing intramural with them. And so they was like, come on and play. I was like, nah, they ain't never heard of me. So I'm like, no, they don't know me. I don't know them. So I went on out there, played, fucked around and dunked and broke the fucking rim. I got scared after I broke the rim and ran back because the University of Tennessee and the University of Knoxville is like right over the house, like over a bridge.
Yeah.
So I ran from University of Tennessee right to Knoxville into my boy Reese's room, locked the door and shit and every goddamn thing. I ain't want nobody to come get me. I thought I was going to jail.
It's over with.
Yeah,
He thought it was over with.
Yeah, it's over with. I done broke the fucking rim, So they actually gave me a scholarship.
Wow.
But I was so not in my right mentals, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man.
I mean, most of us are at that age.
I'm not going there. So I went to South Suburban. I got to South Suburban playing there with Coach Batts and doing my thing there. I was like, nah, you know what? I don't like it here. I'm going to go to Vincennes and try to do something up there. Went to Vincennes, got there with me and my boy Cash, my boy Sean Birdsong. Shouts out to them cats.
Shout out.
Cash fucking had some dope, and it was $60 to roll a blunt.
$60 to roll a blunt?
It was $60 to roll a blunt on campus, Jack.
What kind of goddamn blunt y'all smoking?
So the white people didn't know that. The white folks didn't know that on college campuses. I'm walking the campus in the fucking pajamas and smoking a fucking Black and Mild full of weed.
Yeah.
So the white girl like, hey, come here.
So wait,
What's
they was
that?
paying y'all to roll they blunts.
They was paying me $60 fucking to roll a blunt. Now, this how I got through my first semester of college at Vincennes University. My first semester at Vincennes University, me, Sean Birdsong. I ain't trying to go to jail behind this, but it's all over.
Statute of limitation is like,
it's all over.
Wait, it's 25, 30 years ago.
But me and Sean Birdsong, we had a bag of motherfucking hydro weed. A garbage bag full of hydro weed.
Garbage bag.
And
now, this is what year?
1990.
So, them is black garbage bags. This is before Hefties and all the whites and the scented ones. They only had one garbage bag in the 90s that was the black junks.
Yeah, we had a big-ass garbage bag full of weed.
You know how big them fucking bags? That's like a 5-gallon. It's like 5 pounds of weed.
We was smoking, but when we go to school, we'll put the shit in the Black and Mild. We'll take our shots Black and Mild, and we'll walk to school to campus, on campus, smoking the Black and Mild. Before we would get in trouble. So one day I was like, fuck that. I ain't got time. I'm going to smoke this little blunt, go to school, whoever see me, they just see me. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to class. Bam. So as I'm smoking the blunt, the girl like, come here. What's that? I'm like, there's a blunt. It's got weed. I'm thinking they know, She like, nah, I give you $60 right now, you roll me one. Cha-ching.
Shut the fuck.
Come on. You got the weed? No, I don't have the weed. Now, on top of that, she bought the $20 of
Come on,
weed.
folks. $80 what?
She bought the $20 of
Bugs,
weed.
we in the wrong business, bro.
Bro, I'm just sitting here thinking $60 in the 90s ain't $60 a day. That's a $150 blunt right there.
She bought the weed. I rolled the blunt.
Inflation like a mug.
She went told this white boy named Travis. Travis came and told me like, hey, bro, if you roll me 10 blunts right now, I give you $400. I rolled Travis.
Come on, folks.
No shit. I rolled Travis. I
rolled blunts for
Travis 10 blunts.
Fun.
I rolled Travis 10 blunts, got the money, and that was like my introduction into the dope game.
Listen, anybody watching, if you smoke backwoods, Box is a professional backwood roller. I ain't gonna tax you. Not too heavy. $60 to roll. That's $100. Like Bug said, inflation wise, like $150, almost $175 inflation. Then nowadays cost.
I think one of my professors,
crazy.
One of my professors, she was, I rolled up for her.
You know what? I can believe it.
She gave me her car to go get the weed.
I can believe it. The reason why I say I can believe
if
it
y'all
is
ever see me and Gary in that green Firebird, that was my professor car. Y'all know that.
Hey, listen, that's a whole nother show, whole nother topic. Yeah. Like I said, we're going to have OG back up here a lot of time. OG has one of them Benjamin Button stories, meaning like you'll sit back and do one of these. Like as y'all been listening, like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's heavy.
He one of the ones I pull up on and just be sitting back like, yes, you did what now? And what happened?
Yes, sir.
Use a motherfucking lie. And then, like, provide the receipts and the proof for it. So,
Yes, sir.
no cap in the rap.
I got a cousin, may he rest in peace. His name is Babu.
Oh, shit.
And
The infamous Babu.
this nigga used to hold you down, dig in his buns, and wipe across your nose like this and say, mean.
Me?
Bug.
Can't make this shit up, Bugs. Hey, listen.
Wrestling, Bugs.
I thought he was lying until I talked to like 19 that they cut. Listen, it's like 22 first generation cousins.
Couldn't wrestle him.
I seen a picture
He was like Mike Tyson.
and it's 22 first generation, right? Half of them was like, yeah, nah, we couldn't beat up Babu. I'm like, man, ain't no way. You ought to better bust him upside the head with a vase.
That's Debo?
Okay. Hey, look here. It's 54 grandkids.
See, I wasn't lying. I told y'all.
I might be saying that wrong, but I think it's 54 grandkids and like.
That's crazy, bro.
I tell you like this. It was 40 in my neighborhood. It was 40 cousins in one neighborhood.
Them.
Just all of us.
40. How you fighting them? You can't beef with none of them.
None of that.
Yeah, that's just
None of
one
them.
neighborhood.
No parts. I just won't go over there.
Yeah, Terrytown is 40 of us. Yeah, we strong.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so that kind of leads us into the excuse me, the segue of the last 3 points of borderline personality disorder. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of what you've been kicking, now, kind of speaks to what we deal with as black men in our community.
Right.
But we don't call it what it is, and this shit is mental health issues. A lot of that shit shapes what our mental health is.
Right.
Because we are put in positions where we have to figure out what we need to do. And so I'm hearing your story. I don't hear a father being talked about. I heard your mother. I heard older siblings. I heard younger siblings, but I don't hear the father being talked about. And so a lot of time, we don't have that presence of masculinity to teach us that emotional side, right? And so this is where we kind of segue into our last 3 points of borderline personality disorder. And so for those that tuned in last time, you can go back and watch the last podcast. We talked about the 9 traits that are borderline personality disorder. And so we're going to touch on the last little few.
3 or 4?
That's little 3 or 4. And so number 6 is affective instability. Affective instability. And so I'll just go ahead and read definition. Affective instability refers to the erratic mood swings that people with BPD experience. This symptom explains why it can feel like the person is incredibly happy in one moment, right? And then incredibly angry in the next moment.
Nice.
These shifts can happen quickly and often within minutes, right? And so I tell people, and this is kind of what we spoke about last time, Bugs, where it's like, hey, I'm about to go pee real quick. Y'all be in a minute. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You turned up, and then you go take a piss, and then come out. Now you like, man, I'm about to fight everybody in this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's one of those situations where the fluctuations make it seem like you are multiple people.
Right.
And so that's where the personality disorder comes in. And so hearing your story, hearing your background, and just knowing you in general, have you dealt with any affective instability throughout your life?
Man.
Well, let's take a step back and ask this question first. With all that being stated, with the life that you lived, you've had a heavy one.
Hey.
How have you dealt with your mental health? Or have you dealt with your mental
That's what I'm
health?
saying. It's like, coming from where I'm from, you got to work, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it how you deal with it, how it comes, you know what I'm saying? So, Am I crazy? Fuck yeah, I think I am. You know what I'm saying? There's something wrong with me somewhere. Do I know? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's something, you know what I'm saying, that I just, you know, that we just all deal with.
So now what helped shape that mentality? Is it just you or
Praying.
some outside that what I'm saying is what teaches you or has shown you that you crazy? Is it just you? Is it external plus you? Is it internal? Like what made you just say that statement?
We all, man, I'm just saying, like, coming from where we from. I mean, like, you from Mississippi. Like you said, you coming, everybody looked at you like the weirdo and all that old stuff. When I was coming up, I was the PP boy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody known, I was that little nigga who peed in the bed and smelled like pee all the time. You know what I'm saying? And peed in the bed all the way to motherfucking, what, 14?
Hey, let's be clear. I did the same.
Till I was 14.
I peed in the bed to about 14, 15.
What
Sure
is,
did.
What
Middle
is,
school, even in high school,
right,
freshman
what I'm
year.
saying.
Yep, pissing in the bed.
So what is
That's
that?
trauma. That's trauma.
You see what I'm saying?
That's trauma.
Hey, we just deal with it like you went and got diagnosed for.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I never went to the doctor and got diagnosed for none of this shit because I feel like, you know, I just been rocking and rolling throughout all my years with it. So, ain't no need to me getting, I already know I'm fucked up. So, ain't no doctor can tell me shit. I already know. So, you know what I'm saying? But not to be funny about it.
No, that's your truth.
Yeah, you know, I just be like, I just deal with it, work with it.
Yeah.
Work with it, you know what I'm saying? Keep praying, ask the Lord, keep me sane, and do what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I empathize for people who do have it that can't control it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go through your spells.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I let you spaz out, do what you do. A couple of days, you'll be all right. I know you'll hit me up. What up, OG? Woo, woo, woo. What's happening, fam?
And so that's that's another thing I want you guys to see and identify with. This is a person that has experienced my disorder firsthand all the time. Again, I could be triggered by something else, and then I'm gonna go left on everybody, right? And so, yeah, I appreciate you saying that because it's one of them situations where a lot of cats don't know, like, we might seem like we got it all together, but when these cameras and microphones and shit is off, we going through the same thing the rest of the world is going through. Yes, and so I need y'all to understand when you watch these podcasts, you watch your favorites, you watch even some of those that are, you know, on the national platforms and some of your biggest, right?
Right.
I need you to understand. They might not say it, but I will. They're dealing with the same things you are dealing with. Every goddamn day, from bills to women and men issues to mental health issues to goddamn everything. You feel what I'm saying? And so this is a platform that's going to be transparent about it. Number 7.
My grandma used to tell me all the time, hey, demons is real.
They are. They are. And for you that don't believe in demons, it just, the energy.
It's real, man.
That energy is real. It's never destroyed.
Your mama can come in there and, like you say, I hear what you say, how your mom used to trick off on y'all, you know. I know plenty. I don't want to put them out there, but I know plenty. Hey, man, I'm happy I grew up with my mama and my mama.
You feel me?
You know, because it's some people I grew up with.
It's some
man,
shit.
Look at here, brother. You'll be like, nah, I
You
thought
feel me?
y'all was cool over there at that crib. Nah, shit.
Shit you go through.
I'd rather eat these 100-pound bag potatoes
All
than
right.
go through what the fuck you going through.
All right. You feel what I'm saying? People,
You know what I'm saying?
people seen Cam when I was young, but like, damn boy, you always fresh. You got the Sega Dreamcast, you got the goddamn Sega handheld.
The Cobbs had
you
it.
had, you know what I'm saying, the Fred
The
J and
Cobbs.
shit, but this shit coming at a cost.
My nigga, the Cobbs. You can go
Yeah.
next door and go play Atari. Nigga.
All this shit, right?
Goody fucking with you, nigga. Goody,
Yeah.
Hey, Goody, my nigga. Nigga, Goody go make sure you eat.
Make sure you straight.
Man, Goody go make sure you eat. Goody go make sure you go hoop.
Mm-hmm.
You stay in. If it's raining outside, nigga, shit. Goody, come on. Hey, Lips, come bring your ass over here, nigga. Get your ass in the house.
Do what you do.
Nigga, all day. Goody wasn't no joke like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I love her. Hey, get your ass over here, nigga. You ate?
Mm-hmm. Make sure you straight.
That's how back in them days. That's how your neighbors them was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, if you come, hey, your mama wasn't at the crib, nigga. Hey, your next door neighbors or whatever. My JR and them mama and them. That's my auntie. You know what I'm saying? That's my mama's baby sister.
Yeah.
They live right next door to me. You see what I'm saying? On the other side. So it was like, nigga, there was so much love in that neighborhood.
Just in that circle, right?
In that neighborhood like that back then, man. It was like, it was crazy, man. It was like, nowadays, it's like, nigga, shit, you coming home from school, and
it's
they looking at you like they trying to rape you, kidnap you, keep you and shit, and they don't even want you to get back home to your mama and them. You feel me? That's some crazy shit these days.
That aggression, that anger. And so that's like perfect for the next trait, which is number 8, inappropriate behavior. And so for a person that has borderline personality disorder, this is major for me. Right. And we kind of just talked about it. Hey man, listen, one person trigger me, everybody getting it. I'm going through the phone and I'm going left on everybody. And so that turns into that inappropriate behavior. People with BPD struggle with emotional regulation. As mentioned, their emotions often feel consuming, and these emotions can escalate without much of a warning. Anger is no different. People with BPD present a hypersensitive and overreact. Goddamn it. Just listen. The worst thing you can do to me is tell me I'm overreacting. I already know that shit.
That's the worst.
I already know I'm fucking overreacting. I don't need you to come say it. That's gonna make me overreact even more.
Right.
So, but I also know that inappropriate anger is not just a BPD thing. I know it's been equated to our dynamic as men in general. I don't care if you black, white, Asian. Like, when you hear inappropriate behavior, the first thing that comes to mind is the male.
Right.
You don't think about a female. Inappropriate behavior, rape, molestation, exposing yourself. All of these traits, society has done what? Equated it to male, at least in my viewpoint. Again, these are my opinions, people. I ain't saying this is logic, it's theory.
Right.
But just from what I see in life that I've lived, this is what I've experienced. And so, as a black male living in America, living the life that you've lived, do you deal with any appropriate?
How can you deal with it? That's what I'm saying. It's all mentals.
Okay.
It's been brainwashed in you. It's been beat into your brain. This is how.
Okay.
This is how it's supposed to be. Your mama didn't tell you to go to. My mama didn't tell us graduate school, start your own business.
Okay. Which most
Why
black,
though? Why most blacks don't though? Tell me why.
I don't think we were taught that.
It's brainwashed.
Yeah, most definitely.
You're not going, when you finish high school, you just go get a good job.
Get a good job.
Don't start your own business.
You know what I'm saying? Get a nice family, graduate high school,
Fuck
and you
start
made
your own business.
Yeah. That's never the conversation.
Never that.
That's the impossible.
But see, they were told us that coming, that's what I'm saying, it starts young. So if we was younger, when we was younger, my mom would have been like, hey, Tubby, when you graduate, I want you to go start Wings Ready to Fly.
Yeah.
Start your own chicken
Start
spot.
up.
Because they had one. You see what I'm saying?
Really?
My mom and them had a restaurant. My auntie,
I
all
did
them,
not know that.
they always kept a little cooking it, little something, little something at the house or something like that, all through the flick,
So why do you think that wasn't pushed?
That's what I'm saying. It's always brainwashed. You just go to school and just get a good education.
But what I'm meaning is they had their side hustles and their businesses. Why do you think that they didn't transition that to y'all?
They got beat down.
Okay.
They got beat down. When they tried to get they own businesses, like when they did have their restaurant, they had to go, man, they had to fight tooth and nails just to get a storefront.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just to get their restaurant going. So, and then by them not having the business knowledge to run the restaurant the right way, Now they fighting amongst each other because now who getting this money? Who getting that money? Where that
doing-
money?
yeah,
go?
exactly.
Who bringing in the food? How that go? You know, who? You putting too much on that plate. You see what I'm saying? So
all the extra.
all that
Crabs
is
in the
too
bucket
much. It's
style
too
coming
much
into
now.
play.
You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it wasn't like, let's come to everybody. Come together, start your own stuff. Me and you go work this right here. Then after we get this popping off good, then we can flip that and bring in Bugs. Bugs, you come on in.
Yeah,
Now we
yeah.
gonna do this. Boom, boom, boom. Now me and Bugs got this going. Boom. Now Bugs, you tell your kids, and Box, you got your kids. I got my kids. Now they go start our own.
Yeah.
Stuff. Now here it go rising. But we got to start somewhere. But don't nobody.
That mentality, that crabs in the bucket mentality.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because, hell, I mean, I think about all of the aunts and uncles in my family that could have been Fortune 500 company owners. And it's just kind of like, damn.
I got aunties,
most of them then
uncles.
died off, and the other ones is just stagnant. They content being where they at, and it's just like
reposting furniture, cooking,
all of that.
sewing. My mama. My mama did the whole church wardrobe.
All of the robes.
All the robes. Sold them hand by herself. Sold them. I'm sitting there looking at them.
That's crazy.
Reposting furniture. Man, you'd think
that she took it to goddamn
American
Furniture or something.
American Furniture Warehouse or something.
Yeah.
They did it like that. I'm talking about pillows and all.
Wow.
I'm talking about, I done seen them in my living room, sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Wow.
Yeah.
A lost art. And that's the sadness about that piece is that is transition to us. You know, just individuals, just, the sons and the daughters. But when it's transitioned to the sons, a lot of it's lost because we're not allowed to be ourselves. Because society, based on your color and your creed, puts a tag on you that you can only do certain things. So if you're a black male, all right, when you get a certain age, you have to do X, Y, and Z. Spanish, white, whatever. And so you no longer are allowed to facilitate and then flourish in the areas of, my grandma taught me to bake, so let me start me a baking company.
Right.
My mama taught me how to sew, so let me start me a upholstery company and, don't do everybody's shit. Because what has now happened is, again, graduate high school, get a job.
That's it.
Fuck
That's
your
all
dreams.
you do.
But wait, you taught me as a kid to do all of this dream shit, but the second I turn an adult, fuck them dreams become. But we don't understand how that makes our mental health, how that at that very stage, that's the start of misshaping our mental health.
Right.
And so then, the last symptom, which if you couple what we said on last episode with this episode, then you see why number 9 is the trait that's breaking point. And like I told you, I checked the box for 8 of the traits, and no shots at anybody else that has BPD. I have empathy. I have sympathy as well for the person that has this 9th trait, because I couldn't imagine how the hell it would feel to be to have psychotic symptoms. And so this is the most detrimental, at least to me, of the borderline personality disorder, and it's the psychotic symptoms, right? That's the psychotic breaks. That's on the balance between what's reality and what's not. And so under extreme stress, people with BPD may experience psychotic symptoms such as hallucinations, delusions, or other forms of extreme paranoia. Now, I will say over my 30 plus years living on this earth, I have experienced this trait. I don't live daily with this trait like I do with abandonment, like I do with some of the other ones. But with this one, I have experienced the extreme paranoia, meaning going to the trash can. I mean, listen, I think let's reevaluate. I lie. I kind of think this does kind of show its ugly head in my life. Maybe not the hallucinations or the delusions, right? But the extreme paranoia. Hell, when I take my trash to the trash can, I keep my
still getting paper around this motherfucker. Keep some shooters in the cut that honor discretion. But I don't really need them, I do my own busting. And if it's drama like your mama, I'm in a discussion. You acting like